if you could double, triple, even quintuple certain benefits of fruits and vegetables? Imagine getting the benefits of eating an armful of blueberries from just a handful of blueberries. Of the many beneficial components of fruits and vegetables, including vitamins, minerals, and fiber, phytochemicals, or plant chemicals, are a component of fruits and vegetables whose human health benefits are becoming better understood. In plants, they tend to have a protective purpose, and it seems they have a similar purpose in humans. Phytochemicals have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. They contribute to healthy aging and skin, and play a critical role in resilience to stress and chronic disease, such as cardiovascular disease and cancer. While phytochemicals are an exciting area of research, we're only beginning to understand these molecules and their complex metabolism. Various food-related factors, such as where the food comes from and how the food is cooked, as well as host-related factors such as sex, age, genetics, lifestyle, and disease can all influence phytochemical metabolism, absorption, and activity. This means that between two people, you might have variable benefits from consuming the same fruits and vegetables. And one factor that hasn't been investigated too much that may account for a lot of this variability is the gut microbiome. In fact, research suggests that there is a bidirectional relationship between the gut microbiome and phytochemicals. The first direction is that phytochemicals may be able to benefit the gut microbiome. So as we conceptualized research ideas for my thesis, we looked to conduct a 10-week human trial where we would supplement all the participants with a mixed carotenoid supplement. We chose carotenoids because there's a subgroup of phytochemicals that are present in almost all fruits and vegetables. They're what make carrots orange and tomatoes red. And they are relatively easy to assess. Since they're stored in the skin, we can assess them non-invasively using color analysis. They also serve as a great biomarker for fruit and vegetable intake, and carotenoid status has been suggested as an indicator of overall health. So in the study we would conduct, we would have participants consume mixed carotenoid supplement for 10 weeks daily, and then collect stool samples to see how the carotenoids might change the gut microbial composition and see if there's any beneficial changes. Now, the other side of the bidirectional relationship is how the gut microbiome might be able to enhance the absorption, bioactivity, and health effects of these phytochemicals. This gets a little more complex because there's a lot of different species and strains of bacteria in the gut, and they all have different functions. So we had to run a preclinical study to try and select a probiotic by looking at all different probiotic strains that we had available to us to find one that might optimize the absorption of carotenoids. Once we did that, we went back to the drawing board for our study design, and we decided to conduct a 10-week double-blind randomized controlled trial where still everyone, all the participants, were getting a mixed carotenoid supplement, but then half were randomized to take the selected probiotic, and then half were randomized to get the placebo, or essentially a sugar pill. So beyond just looking at the differences in the gut microbiome from the carotenoid supplement, we now were looking at whether the specific beneficial microbiota in the probiotic might be able to enhance the absorption of these carotenoids. We did this by, again, taking stool samples to look at the gut microbiome to see whether the probiotic was also changing the gut microbiome and to make sure that the probiotic was establishing itself in the gut. Then we took blood samples to look at carotenoid status in the blood, and we used optical methods to look at skin carotenoid status as well. Our last objective was to see whether the probiotic might be able to enhance the health benefits of the carotenoids. So to do this, we looked at indicators of health in the blood. As I mentioned earlier, carotenoids have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, so we looked at indicators of oxidative stress and inflammation in the blood. We conducted surveys to monitor diet, sleep, physical activity, and quality of life. And then we also looked at various measures of skin health, including skin hydration, elasticity, and wrinkling. Now, while the study is complete, data analysis is still ongoing, so I can't share any results with you. As I said, it's a blinded study, so I'm still blinded. There are some promising results, it looks like, but I still don't know which group is which. So stay tuned. But that being said, this was the sort of lay hypothesis I presented. As you can see, there's a lot of nuance in all these variables that are involved, such as Miriam presenting the 42 different types of factors that can influence diabetes management. But who knows, maybe in the future, you might be able to take probiotics to optimize these benefits from these phytochemicals of fruits and vegetables. But for now, if you take anything from this talk, it would be to follow your mother's advice and eat your fruits and vegetables. Thanks for listening.